Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Arbor Day celebration. My name is Isabel Sosa, and I'm honored to serve as your Master of Ceremonies today. We're here to celebrate the importance of trees in our community, from their impact on our environment to their beauty in our neighborhoods. To begin, let me introduce some of our esteemed guests that join us. First of all, Mayor Pro Tem, Councilmember for District 5, Ruben Gutierrez. We have the Honorable Gilbert Gonzalez from District 1. We have our Assistant City Manager, Mr. Jose Valdez. And our City Secretary, Mr. Mario Maldonado. Our Economic Development Director, Ms. Miriam Castillo. Our Environmental Services and Solid Waste Services Director, Mr. John Porter. And members of the Board of Keep Laredo Beautiful, Ms. Monica Cavazos, our President, and Ms. Mayra Hernandez. Welcome all. Well, each of these individuals will now share their thoughts on the significance of Arbor Day and the work we're doing here in Laredo. Please help me welcome Mayor Pro Tem, Mr. Ruben Gutierrez, for a few remarks.
Good morning, you all. I just want to say thank you all for being here. It's very important that we educate the public specifically about planting trees and how important it is to have these trees in our environment. Keep Laredo Beautiful. We've had a great relationship for the last 4 years, and I hope we have it for the next 4, because working together always makes things happen and makes things better for our community. You all have always been out there in the forefront talking about planting trees. Arbor Day is a beautiful thing. You all have done it in several parks in my district, and we're going to do another one, I think, next month in December, another planting tree ceremony. So it's a wonderful thing to have for the community, for our children as well. Obviously, they provide a lot of shade, so kids are out there having a good time during the 110-degree weather that we have here typically in Laredo. So it's a good thing. I just want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you for participating, and thank you for involving the city when it comes to, I think the collaboration together speaks volumes, and we'll continue to do so. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Next, I'd like to invite Councilmember Gilbert Gonzalez to speak, please.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm excited. Tomorrow is Arbor Day, and we're going to celebrate it, especially in our part of the city. We're so excited. Keep Laredo Beautiful. Thank you so much for all the work you put into. I know we're going to plant over 100 trees tomorrow, which is a first time for South Laredo. This is coming. So the kids are excited. The families are excited. The community is waiting for tomorrow as well. So we appreciate all that. You know, there is with all the growth and development going on in our city, regardless, because of us being the #1 port, there's a tremendous growth to the city, and with that, I believe there is an unwritten rule where for every tree that is removed, or for every electrical line that goes up, there's a tree and so many branches that goes down. So the unwritten rule, I would say, is that for every tree that goes down, we must plant 2. So we must keep up to par with that. And that's why I say I appreciate your work and going after these grants so much for our community. Tomorrow we'll be dedicating some of those trees to the veterans. And right there next to the baseball field, we'll also be dedicating one to Gia Sanchez, a child that passed away 2 weeks ago. And she would play in those fields this past summer. So it's going to be a beautiful event to the family and to the whole community as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Councilmember, for your commitment to our community. Now we'll hear from Mr. John Porter, please.
Good morning, everybody. So as you know, this event that we have tomorrow, it's made possible through a grant with Texas A&M Forestry Service, and we were able to match those funds through the Parks Department, through KLB, and then the Environmental Service. But I wanted to mention that A&M Forestry Service has designated Laredo as one of the 65 planting priority cities in Texas. and they identify that Laredo has a great need for planting. And they also noted that we're one of 29 critical greening communities where they realize that we have a substantial heat island effect, and the need for canopy cover is very important, you know, for the environment, for quality of life, you know, for multiple reasons. But yeah, I just want to say that I'm very proud of Keep Laredo Beautiful. I want to thank Parks, their tremendous help on these events. And we were going over the game plan yesterday, and I was quite impressed at how big of an event this is going to be tomorrow. Very proud of that, and just thinking back about all these events that KLB's done throughout the years, and the cumulative effect that they have is really quite impressive, and I think something that everybody should be very proud about, and especially, you know, this is something we're not going to see for, you know, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, but in those 30 years with our children, grandchildren, whatnot, they're really going to see the impact of Keep Laredo Beautiful, and that's something that everybody should be proud of. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Porter, for your leadership and dedication to our city's environment goals. Now we will proceed with the reading. I'm sorry, Ms. Monica Cavazos. I'm sorry. No, yes, Ms. Monica Cavazos, President of the Board, please come to the podium.
I feel like I'm gonna be like a broken record because a lot of what I wanted to say reiterates a lot of what Mr. Porter just said, like going backwards, you know, in succession as we started. But again, let me introduce myself. My name is Monica Cavazos. I'm the board president currently for Keep Laredo Beautiful. I'd like to welcome you guys today. We're super excited about Arbor Day. Can you tell? I'm like super psyched about it. I'm super appreciative with this of this collaboration that we're gonna have. Historically, most of our nation observes Arbor Day in April, but in Texas, because the late fall and the winter are the more ideal times to plant trees, the Lone Star State, of course, celebrates this day the first week of November. So tomorrow, November 9th, we're going to celebrate our first Laredo Arbor Day. In partnership with the City of Laredo, Keep Laredo Beautiful would like to involve the community in promoting more than simply planting trees. We proclaim Laredo Arbor Day in celebration and recognition that from our own backyards to the world's largest forest, trees are hard at work providing us with the necessities of life. Trees clean our air and water, provide habitats for indigenous wildlife, connect communities through conservation legacy, and support our overall health and well-being. When communities lack trees and green spaces, we are all affected. However, together, we can all make a significant difference. This is why not only on Laredo Arbor Day, but every day, we welcome you all to join us in the movement of laying down roots and planting the seeds of tomorrow. Thank you. Again, I'm super happy to have a lot of people here today that are super excited about that. I'm glad that your district is excited. I'm glad the community is excited. That's what it's all about. Like I said, conservation and legacy. We like to tell people when you're planting this tree, this is your tree. Come to this park, water your tree, make sure your tree is maintained. And then that way, it gets them involved. You know, so thank you all so much for being here, and we appreciate your time.
Okay, so now we will proceed with the reading of the Arbor Day Proclamation. Mayor Pro Tem, please, you have the podium.
Just with that being said, I do want to, I know this takes a village, and I do want to thank the Parks and Rec Department. You know, we plant them tomorrow, but we continue to monitor and maintain these important trees. Thank you so much, Mr. Navarro, for being there day in, day out, and strategically placing our irrigation for these future trees. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Parks and Rec.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to ask Councilmember Gilbert Gonzalez to assist me with reading a paragraph of the proclamation. Ms. Cantu, would you like to read a paragraph off of it with me as well? Sure. Okay, please. So let me start off. You all will continue from there, and then I'll go ahead and end it with the whereas here. Office of the Mayor, City of Laredo, Texas Proclamation. Whereas the City of Laredo and its children, teachers, and fellow citizens contribute their efforts to uphold the principles of a cleaner, greener, and healthier environment for themselves and their families, and
Whereas Keep Laredo Beautiful, Texas A&M Forest Service, Keep Texas Beautiful, City of Laredo Environment, Arbor Day, and have collaborated with the community to promote tree planting, environmental awareness and education, and
Whereas Keep Laredo Beautiful, Environmental Services Department, Solid Waste Department, the Parks and Leisure Services Department, and the City of Laredo have supported the greening of our community through the development of environmental education programs about the importance of going green through litter prevention, litter education, stormwater education, xeriscaping, landscaping, the planting of trees, recycling, minimization of solid waste, water conservation, and environmental hazards.
And whereas all the above community wishes to encourage the citizens of Laredo to make every day Earth Day and continue to plant trees on Arbor Day as they represent the future greening of our community. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Pro Temp and Councilmember for District Number 5, Ruben Gutierrez Jr., on behalf of Mayor Dr. Victor Trevino, do hereby proclaim November 8th, 2024 as Arbor Day in Laredo, Texas. Congratulations. Let me just sign it right quick. And we'll get that done. I actually have a pen this morning, so that was a good thing. There you go. Congratulations, guys.